why I am relaunching my YouTube channel. I felt the purpose of making this video was so that I could reintroduce myself, and those that are currently following me can understand what kind of content they should be expecting. So through the past few years, I've had my YouTube channel for a long time. I've had my YouTube channel for quite some time. It's just I was never really consistent. And when I initially started my YouTube channel, I was doing makeup, was in love with makeup, and was really just obsessed with buying these things. And at the time, there were a lot of makeup gurus, and there still are a lot of amazing makeup gurus and women that have successful YouTube channels with their makeup and doing all kinds of amazing things. But that just didn't take off really for me. I was working at the time full-time, and also obviously a full-time mother. I have 4 beautiful children that I'm super blessed with. One that I have inherited through my son, who's my oldest, who is my daughter-in-law, and now I have a grandbaby. So, but still now I have 3 living at home, and I homeschool those. At the time, I was working with 3 babies at home. Long story short, it did become a whole lot for me to have to deal with, working and wanting to be there for my kids. And I just really felt really impressed by the Lord to be home, to be a mom, to be a homemaker, and to be there for my children, to pray more, to be in the Word more, and to support my husband more. And so that is what I did. So it was like on a pause. That wasn't really my priority at the time. My children were. They were babies, and it was really hectic, really, really busy. And so I just couldn't really do it then. And so after that time had passed, I decided to do some candles, make things from scratch and organic. And then I began homeschooling more. And all of that was just busy. I don't want to go into too much of those details because you can only imagine. It has been extremely busy and still busy. And up until about a solid year and a half ago, it's about approaching 2 years now. Yeah, a year and a half ago, but this December will be about 2 years solid where I have dealt with chronic back pain. I have mild scoliosis. There's some mild curvature in the lower part of my back, and it really hinders me from doing a lot of things here at the house, and doing them really with a lot of excitement and joy, because most of the time I'm always in pain. So needless to say, I kind of deal with that on the daily basis, and it's really hard. So what I want to do in relaunching or restarting my YouTube channel is to, back then I was in my early 30s, maybe late 20s. Now I'm 40 and I'll be 41 this year. And I think differently than I used to. And of course, with 3 children at home, I know that this is totally really new for me, talking to the camera just like this without doing makeup. I only have 94 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. I really appreciate that 94 are even subscribed and watch my videos. Maybe not completely, but I do appreciate them already that subscribe and like and comment. It just kind of helps give me feedback as to how I can improve. And nonetheless, this video is just a simple introduction to what I guess aspire to do and the content I want to provide for whoever who's willing to watch. My target really in my heart is I think 2 types of people. One is women. I love women. I love fellowshipping with women. I love especially younger women, pouring into them to help make them better followers of Christ. And primarily to pour into people that I can't always do on the daily basis, but I can in my videos. I can speak to you in my videos. And not only that, but to maybe leave some part of me out there that would minister to people, and women really, and young women for years and decades, and decades to come. And so this is like my first official talking, and so I have my outline so I don't stumble on my words and I don't ramble, because I do tend to do that. But I really just want to also motivate other women to be creative. I love cinematography. I've always loved photography. I absolutely am fascinated with it. I say absolutely a lot, but I do really love photography. I can look at an image or a photograph, even that is antique, that's retro, that is the lighting and the composition and the background, and just I can admire a photograph for a long time, or even a painting, but much more for me. I love photography, and I've come to realize this year that I absolutely love cinematography. And I've been practicing, as you may have seen in my previous videos. They're not the greatest, but I do my best. I'm just trying to get the flow of how I can do things. I love Photoshop. I love taking time to edit. And of course, with things advancing as they are with AI and photography, or not photography, Photoshop advancing as it is, it sort of helps a photographer. It lessens the work for the photographer, I've seen, and I really haven't gotten into the depths of the AI editing and things like that. But I personally love to edit. I love to take time to edit. I love to enhance the lighting, color grade. I mean, just all of these things that I love in Photoshop. I taught myself Photoshop. YouTube has a plethora of information that we can value and we can absorb and use for ourselves in our daily living. And what I want to bring to the table is creativity, and what I love about creativity, what I love to create, even when I'm in my realm, in my elements here in my home, whether it be making breakfast, whether it be making candles, whether it be brushing my teeth or putting on some makeup, getting ready for the day, or homeschooling, or making coffee, or making my tea, and just chatting with you is what I would love. One of the reasons why I want to relaunch is sort of my perspective is just different. It's just my outlook is different. And I honestly have to give all the glory to God, because if it had not been for God, Christ, I wouldn't have the perspective and the change of my reason really for living had it not been for Him. So with all of that being said, the reason why I am relaunching my YouTube channel is so that I can pour into others that will receive, and also motivate women and let others know that they're not alone. I know that many times I have felt like I'm the only one going through XYZ, or I'm the only one going or frustrated with being a mother, or not having the perfectly placed home or furniture or aesthetically pleasing kitchen. And I come to find reality is that no one really does. I believe that a lot of what social media can portray is false, and you really don't know what to believe these days. And what I want to bring to the table, to this platform, is authenticity, wholesome and organic. And I don't want, of course, my ideas will never be original. I believe that it has always had its origin somewhere. I think there's nothing new under the sun. There's always going to be perhaps maybe same ideas or same concepts, but just maybe with a twist. Someone is going to put their creative ideas and techniques to whatever they present or make or create, to their final product or their final look. I hope that made sense. That is the reason why I am doing this, and I have a lot of other things that I would love to have you come alongside with me, because there are daily things that I need to do. There are daily things that I sometimes feel alone, and so to be transparent with my weight loss journey, or my struggle with weight loss, my struggle with motherhood, my struggle with marriage, my struggle with just my children. I think that honestly, I just want to put myself out there to be that for someone that understands and knows what I'm going through, but at the same time, have you feel what it is that, or let you know that I am going through those things and that I empathize with you. And so I hope that made sense. I know this is, like I said, the first video officially talking and wanting to express what it is and why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing with this YouTube channel, and wanting to inspire, wanting to motivate, wanting to also talk theology. I love all these things. These YouTube videos have talked about, find your niche, find your, one thing you're good at. And it's like, I want to do it all. I want to make candles. I want to show you how to make candles. I want to show you how to make perfume, room spray, body spray. I mean, I want to show you how to do it. And I want to, and it's not really, really hard. If I find new things, I want to share them with you. If I, find something beautiful in scripture, I want to share that with you too. I want to let you know and walk with you as you walk with me through this journey we can call life, and I will talk about all things theology at some point. I will create playlists so that you can select what it is that you prefer to watch. And if you don't want to stay for the journey, or if you don't want to watch, go with me on this journey, that's totally okay too. What I want to do is build a community, even if it's very small, to reach people. And really, honestly, I want to be a light or a beacon of hope because of what I carry and what Christ has given me to carry and to bear, and I bear it with humility, knowing that I deserve none of God's grace or mercy. And I'm very grateful for this opportunity, really, that God has really orchestrated. We can either use it for good or we can use it for really destruction. But I want to use it for the good and for the glory of God. And so with all of that being said, I hope I made sense. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to pour my heart just a little bit so that you can understand and know what to expect in my content, in my future videos. Some will be cinematography, some will be cinematic, like videos, my daily living. It'll be all kinds of things, all things my life, all things motherhood, all things theology, all things cooking and diet and struggles with my weight. It's been really, really hard for me because of my back. Sometimes I just don't get motivated to exercise or work out or eat right. I just kind of get down. And so that's a whole other video that we can talk about much later. But I'm going to do my very best to present content that you enjoy and that you can also learn from, and that you can also get nuggets of wisdom from, to carry with you and to use and to apply in your life. Again, all for the glory of Christ, because I do love the Lord and I give him all honor and all the praise, and don't want to leave that out at all, because he's the reason why I am here right now. He's the reason why I am sane. He's the reason for everything. And so with all of that being said, I do appreciate you. If you stuck around this far up until this point, I do appreciate you very much sticking around, listening, and I do really look forward to walking out this journey with you, and I hope you join me as well. Please, if you would, subscribe, like my video, and share it with someone that you know would benefit from it. Don't share it just to share it. Just share it if you know someone is going to benefit from it. I love you very much. God bless you, and I will see you soon.